Dad was trying to be positive in here. What the hell is going on here?
Really excited.
Anthony, why are you two in bed naked? Go in my room, Anthony. I'll deal with you in my bed.
This is ngozi-night here on Mature Audience Radio. And you already know this is the stud with the sexy voice. And I have with me tonight, as always, she don't want to be shown on Periscope or Facebook Live, but I have none other than who? Cache, a.k.a. Tiny Socks.
Good evening.
Really? Just good evening like that?
Yeah, I'm a little mellow tonight.
You need to unmellow.
Hello. I thought that's how you unmellow.
I'm going to need you not to unmellow like that ever again. I'm going to need you not to unmellow like that again.
That's how I do it.
Hi, Cash. What's going on? Hey, good evening to everyone in Periscope land as well as Facebook
how you
Live.
Ask me a question and then start talking.
I'm sorry, they
children?
just came at me. You know what I'm saying? They come first. They come first.
What?
Miss Smashy, Ricky, who else is on? Yeah, they come first. Sorry, Cash.
Yeah, whatever.
She feel a little jealous, y'all, because she I stopped talking to her to talk to y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't no yeah. Anyway, hi, Cash. How are you, girl? Talk to you. I'm listening.
I'm cool. Like I said, I'm mellow tonight, just chilling. I was looking for a cool breeze because it's hot. It's not hot in here. It's cool, actually, surprisingly. But it's hot tonight, so I'm just looking to cool down. This show probably cool me down tonight.
Well, I hope it does. Damn you. Anyway. People on Periscope saying, we love you, Cash.
Hey, guys.
She says, hey, guys. I'm sure you probably can hear her. But anyway, hi, people. I'm so excited. You know, some things are going to be changing soon and everything like that. And I'm so excited to be on tonight and talking about this topic. You are what you eat. Does it affect the taste of you? And, you know, really, the reality of it is that some people might not think there's a difference or that it can happen, but you'd be surprised some of the foods that you intake in your body, how it actually affects the way your body tastes, the way your body reacts, the way your mind reacts, you know, all that craziness, you know. Some stuff is good for you, some stuff is not. What may work for one vagina and penis might not work for the other vagina or penis. I don't know, you know, and you tell me.
So are we talking like straight up like lesbian or just period?
I mean,
okay.
You know, because hey,
you mentioned penis, so it's just
yeah.
like,
I mean,
I know my penis tastes like rubber, but
you got a rubber penis.
Yeah.
What's your rubber penis name?
Alejandro.
Yeah. I'm done. And shout out to DJ Tony K who's listening. Hey, what's going on? That's
Tony
my
K.
BFF. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You know, she's actually driving and listening. She's, you know, and she called me up and I said, yo, I'm going to be on. And she's like, all right, I'm going to listen. So I sent her the link and she's on. Yes. Hey, DJ Tony K. If y'all don't know who that is, y'all need to get up on it. Instagram and check her out. The girl's a banging ass DJ. And I'm not saying it because she's my friend. Because if she was okay, I probably wouldn't mention her. But I mentioned her. Shout out to my baby Tammy. Hi. I'm not sure if she's listening, but I know she gave me a little pep talk earlier and stuff, and she's always definitely in my corner no matter what. So, and she's actually celebrating her birthday with her sister. Happy birthday, sister. So anyway, so basically we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Ain't that right, Cash?
Let's do it.
Okay, so one of the questions is that do you think what you eat is what your partner is tasting when they're performing oral sex on you? Yeah, I'm going straight through. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, I'm not even sure because I did do the poll questions. I know it probably looked weird because when I go to the page from my page, I'm no longer me. I'm you.
Okay, got you.
I don't know if the people get it, but when I go to your page, I'm you, not me. So, but I did answer the question, and I was like, I've never really done it before, but I always heard, women talk about it. And I used to think it was weird, it was funny, and I'm like, what? But they were serious, so I don't know. I mean, sometimes when I get it in, it's like after my shower. So, and I usually do this like aromatherapy thing, and sometimes the shower water drip in my mouth. So maybe I'm tasting like shower water.
Yeah.
I gotta ask.
Okay, all right. Well, the reason why I asked this question is because, and being the type of woman that I am, and being the fact that I'm a lesbian woman, I don't partake in the fruits of the lesbian labor.
Okay.
So, and there's some women that you eat, the thing is that I have, say like if someone eat a certain thing, and we happen to have sex like right after that, and they could have taken a shower and everything, but I can still taste what they ate earlier that day or not too long before. And some people, it's like, I don't agree with you on that. I don't think so. And I'm thinking like maybe I don't know, maybe my taste buds are just extremely sensitive. I don't know, but I look at it like, you have to be mindful of what you put in your body. Because in actuality, it can affect you. Yeah, like garlic. Now, garlic, that's that. What's so funny about garlic? Somebody asked me on Periscope garlic. And I'm gonna get into that. But when I was doing some research on this, garlic actually is good for the vagina. Okay. And that it helps with the bacteria. In actuality, it does come out of your pores. But as far as you tasting it in the vagina, I haven't tasted that in a woman yet. Even though I've known some women tear up some some garlic and some onion, girl, but I have been with someone who actually, this is some years ago. And I remember she had a tuna sandwich, right? A tuna melt. And we had sex and I tasted the tuna. And I was like, wait, because I was like, I know she ain't funky like that. And then I said, okay, all right. So the next time she did it, same thing happened. So I was like, yo, hey, no more tuna for you. And so she would not eat tuna knowing we about to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or that day or something like that. So it is some foods, yes. Miss Mashy was saying that. So yes, it is some foods. Also, certain drinks. Also, certain drinks that you intake can cause your body to react a certain way, coming out your vagina, coming out your, even the taste on your skin. You have to be mindful. Like if somebody drinks a lot of alcohol, OMG.
Well, you could smell it in
you could smell it and you can taste it, Cash. Yeah. Like, oh gosh.
Yeah, so that's not
especially
even...
yes, like if they just cut, you can taste it. Now some people might not agree with me because maybe that's me being in tune, but my taste buds are sensitive. So, right. But it's true. So you have to be mindful. You definitely have to be mindful. You have to be careful. So do you think? And the answer is yes. I think so. Cash, you think so. And I'm sure a bunch of people that's listening now thinks the same way. And, I just got someone on Periscope said his friend said that vagina tastes like ocean water. I don't know what vagina.
See?
Hey, I'm sorry, but yeah, any vagina that tastes like ocean water, something's not right. Is it because ocean water? I'm thinking
it might be a surfer. Surfboard.
Like like ocean water. It's just makes me. Maybe is it salty or does it have that fishy smell like seaweed or something?
You smell like a hermit crab.
Salt. Okay, so if the person has a salty taste, that means they're not drinking enough water. Real talk. What, Cash?
I say he probably tastes like a hermit crab.
You still got your hermit crab?
Yes, I do. Shout out to Nino Brown Jr. in Summer.
Oh, you got both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Nino Brown in Summer. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he said it tastes like salt. Okay, I mean, your body can taste like salt too, if you've been out all day or whatever. But wait a minute, so every woman he slept with or ate, it tastes like salt, then he need to pick the right chicks then.
Man.
Because if it's salty, can you imagine that? Can you dip your vagina in my food? Because I need to add some flavor. Hey, so lovable, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on? Yo, that's crazy.
Salt.
Maybe he has a taste bud issue. That could be it too. Like, but most of the women, then he need to pay attention. Anybody, let me explain something to you. Anybody that don't drink water or don't want to drink water, stay away from them. Because their vagina or their spunk from their penis is going to be really pasty.
Pasty.
It's going to be, you're going to have cotton mouth from their penis and their vagina if they not drinking water. It's going to be like, really? Drink that damn water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I drink a lot of water. If it's not water, it's green tea. And if we having morning sex, you might get a little Maxwell House in your mouth.
Oh my gosh, Maxwell House in your mouth.
Maxwell House in your mouth.
Maxwell House in your mouth. Maxwell. Okay, never mind. Sexy Taz, what's going on? So Lovable is saying hello to everybody. Cash doesn't want anybody to see her face today.
I'm anonymous tonight.
She's being anonymous, even though y'all know who she is. Sexy Taz, we're talking about. Okay. So wait a minute. Hold on, Miss Smashy. Hold on, Taz. We're talking about you are what you eat. Does it affect the taste of you? Okay. Sexy Taz says, "Hey, Tiny Socks."
Hey,
all right.
hey,
so
hey.
Miss Smashy said, drinking weed can make your vagina dry.
Drinking weed?
I mean, smoking weed. I'm sorry, I said drinking. Well, hey, wait a minute. People drink weed now too because they have because now with all these edibles and stuff, they actually they created, a way that you can drink it. Yeah. So, I'm not too far off. She didn't say drink at first. She said smoking. But, NT and all that stuff. Right. So, but yeah, okay, so I'm going to tell you a little story. It's just between us, right? Just us.
Once upon a time.
Nobody listening, right? All right, so there was a time I smoked weed, okay?
Okay.
And now I don't mind saying it because it's legal here in Philadelphia.
I already knew. You couldn't not tell me.
Right. So this was like probably over 10 years ago. So
okay.
I smoked some weed or whatever, and I was kicking it with this woman, and I went down on her.
Okay.
The problem is that I'm going down on it. It was great. Sometimes
Okay.
weed seems to heighten the experience of sex for me anyway. And I'm going down, and all of a sudden, I'm like this. I'm like, why are my lips feeling pasty? Girl, the problem is that my behind did not drink any water prior to smoking the weed. I don't know why. And then during, I ain't even bother to grab. I guess mentally, I'm thinking the vagina's wet enough. It's going to give me the nutrients, the water, and boy, I'm telling you, felt like somebody just threw cotton in my mouth, and I was done. I was like, get water. You know what I'm saying? And I think, I think I drank probably damn near the whole gallon of water. And it was a full gallon of water. And I believe I drank the whole thing. Like, real talk. Yeah, I was. I was guzzling that water.
Never mind. I ain't gonna.
Don't you dare.
No, I know. I was gonna say something about myself. Like I'm always behind that type of activity recreationally. I'm guzzling water like to the fullest.
Yeah. So, but that was a time that I was on Lunchbox, which can happen, and I'm guzzling, guzzle, 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 guzzle. Real talk, guzzling. What I'm gonna do? So yeah. So and she was cracking up like crazy. And I'm sure, it probably had something to do with her vagina. It might have been a little drier. I mean, but it was wet, but it probably wasn't, it was a little thicker than normal, I guess. I don't know. But it was pretty deep, pretty deep. Tiny Socks is over there typing away, y'all. She's doing it. She's doing
I'm writing my paper.
She right. Oh, you doing your term paper while you on. Okay, I see. So, but real quick, we're going to take a 5-minute music break, and we will be back, and we will talk about, does what you eat make your sex taste good? So not just does it affect the taste, but does it taste good? Does it make it taste bitter, salty, sweet, something from another planet? Like, does it, whoa. Oh, okay. We're going to talk about that. Don't forget to remind me when we come back. So, but we're going to talk more. So until the meantime, between time, this is Ngozi at Night with Cachet here on Mature Audience Radio. You already know the stub with the sexy voice. We'll be back. Hello. Hi, you have reached. Hey, Letta, how are you? How you doing? I'm doing fine. What's going on? I'm doing fine. Thank you for calling. Oh, shucks. Well, thank you for calling in. That's what's up. Oh, no problem. I'm sorry. Hello? Okay, so wait a minute, real quick. Cash, say hi to our guest on the phone.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
I don't know.
Hello?
Hey. Can you hear her? They can't hear you, Cash.
She can't hear me. Oh, hi. Yeah, I can hear you. Hello.
So, Letta, what do you have to say about the question?
It's like, did you guys, I don't know if somebody brought this up or not, but did they talk about like sex in the city?
Oh,
The guy,
yeah. You know what? And I was gonna reference that about the guy with the funky spunk.
yeah. Yeah, it was like nasty smelling. That's what I was thinking, like, it depends, like, I think a lot of people, when they eat a lot of crappy stuff, it does come out in your, ejaculations or and stuff like that, so, yeah. Or the way somebody may, like a girl with a vagina, may smell like, if they eat a lot of cookies, they may smell like cookies,
Right. Right. And you know what? And when I was thinking about this whole, doing this show before I did it, I was just thinking about like the different things and people that talked about how when, you go down on somebody or even if you're just kissing them on their skin, how sometimes, whatever they ate can affect the taste of their body. And, it's more than just, if you eat a certain type of fruit, you can eat all the fruit in the world. But if you sit up there and eat a bunch of red meat, a bunch of chicken, a bunch of pork or stuff like that, that lingers in your body and it actually creates a smell in you that, you assume that a person is dirty. It's not that they're dirty because there's a lot of people that have the smell and everybody's thinking, oh my God, hold on, like, ooh, this person ain't cleaning themselves. And it has nothing to do with their hygiene. It has everything to do with what they putting in their bodies. And I think people need to be aware. Sometimes, when you go to a doctor, if your smell is different or you finally realize, like, 'cause sometimes we don't notice it initially, but when you realize your smell is different, then you have to say, wait a minute, what am I doing wrong? Am I drinking enough water? Right. Or I'm thinking I'm drinking enough water. However, maybe I'm still drinking too much soda, too much caffeine, stuff like that, eating too much sugar, eating too much bread, and that still is counterproductive, whatever water I'm drinking. So that's why it's very important when it's all said and done, when we are taking care of our bodies, we have to be mindful what we put in because whatever we put in does come out no matter what.
exactly. The whole saying of you are what you eat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and then when you eat, somebody else might eat.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Because I think the worst thing is like when somebody doesn't think about, making sure that their body is, we all do it.
Absolutely.
Nobody's perfect, so we all do it.
Mm-hmm.
And if your body is not to the level of, being clean and inside and out, because you have to think you're putting all these toxins in and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not making sure that you're, your optimal self. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But, we're all guilty of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I am definitely guilty of it. So,
Hey.
that's why I abstain.
No, I totally understand.
I love red meat, so there you go.
Yay, I totally understand. And, I'm guilty of, it might be time where I'm just drinking nothing but, I don't really drink soda, but I might be just going and just eating all kinds of cakes and pies because, I love sweets. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I need to stop. I need to stop this. And, and as you get older and your body changes, especially for women, we go through that premenopausal stage. Everything that we do from then on out, it seems like it attacks us hard. So, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's why like when I was thinking about this topic, I said, we really need to understand our bodies because once again, sex is a very important part of our lives. And when we do it, we want it to be pleasurable. In all aspects. And one of the things that can mess it up is a taste and a smell. That's not cool. But you got some people that, right. So, but some people do have the fetish for smelly vaginas and smelly feet. There's even people that sell, women that will sell panties online to men. And sometimes they have to make it smell like a fish, smell fishy, because that's what turns some of these men on. You know what I'm saying? When we all know that fish odor is not a natural odor. However, it becomes natural to us because of, once again, what we eat. And whoever eats us is thinking, oh, that's how women are. What, fish in the sea? They talk about our vaginas, and it's like, nah, bruh, nah, sis, nah. That ain't the key. So, but aside from all that, hey, we with now we bringing awareness to this situation, and all we have to do is just, if you with someone that they have an older, and real quick, another reason why I brought this up, because there was somebody in one of the Facebook groups, and she said, my girlfriend, blah 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 blah, she smells, she's washed herself, but she smells, and I don't know what to do because I don't even like the way it tastes and it smells. And a lot of people really jumped on the girl for even putting her business out there on the page, in the group. Okay, fine, I get it. However, no one never once said to her, well, hey, why don't you talk to your girlfriend and see about going to the doctor, or maybe it's some things that she's eating, because you see that she cleans her ass. She washes up, but it's something, if it's something, yeah. So why don't you see, because there's a difference between internal funk and surface funk. And won't you talk to her and see what she's eating? Maybe it's something that she's eating that's causing this problem, and it has nothing to do with the fact that she's dirty or trifling like some people might think. So, and that was another reason why that came into play in my thoughts, like, wow, they need to, we need to be more understanding and considerate. Now, you got some people that's funky because they don't clean their ass, and a lot of times it's the surface funk. Surface funk is something you're like, wait, hold on, you're not washing your ass, you're gonna smell that surface funk. Internal funk is that funk that you have to say, okay, something medically could be wrong with you, or you need to change your food, your diet.
You're right. It's like people who sometimes have halitosis. They can't help it. They can brush their teeth,
right,
24/7, but it's something internal that they can't deal with unless somebody gives them help, and instead of putting people down for doing that, like for smelling or whatever, help people. Maybe
right,
somebody has a suggestion, like, okay, we can try this or that.
exactly.
Don't break people down before you know the full situation.
Yeah, that's true. But most of the time we don't tell someone that they stink. That's the funny part. We be like, we accept it. We go, oh, this smells, and they keep it moving. So, but so Letta, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you, supporting and, being my first caller for the night. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for having me, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you guys have an awesome show.
Thank you so much, Letta. Appreciate you. Talk to you soon.
You're welcome.
All right.
Take care.
Peace.
Bye.
Well, Cash, that was a quick break, right?
Yeah.
You ain't even buy. She ain't even. She. Oh, you want to know what the number is? It's 484-800-1739. Once again, that's 484-800-1739. And if you also can chat with me via okay. Now, this is something I'm going a little too fast. If you haven't already, please download Mature Audience Radio. Download the app. All right. That way you'll be able to listen to the rebroadcast immediately following the show. You tell them they stink in a nice way, Taz. So that way y'all can, so whenever you want to listen, if you call in and you want to hear how you sound, you could definitely check in. And like I said, Mature Audience Radio app. I am ngozi-night. Check me out. I also do Mature Confessions on Thursdays. We're going to be doing an unknown personalities coming up soon. We still waiting to get some people together. But aside from that, definitely just tune in. And I'm always going to have some juicy stuff to talk about. I kid you not. That's just who I am. That's why I do the show the times that I do it. So Cash.
I'm back.
Why it sound like you just got caught with your hand in a cookie jar?
Oh no, I just I'm back. I had to plug up my phone.
So, oh damn, hold on. You have reached Ngozi at night. Please state your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, I'm calling anonymously.
Okay, no problem. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Cash, say hello to our guest.
Hello, guest anonymous.
Hello, guest. How are you?
Hi. So tell me, what are you calling for? What do you want to talk about?
I'd like to talk about you are what you eat.
Yes, come on, talk to me. You got a story for us?
Okay, so I noticed that I'm a lesbian,
Okay.
so I eat, and I know for some women, they don't all, well, no women that I have been with, they don't all taste the same. And I know that they don't all taste the same because obviously as far as the one that I've actually been with. And I noticed that based on their diet, it really correlates with how they taste down below. And I noticed that there was this one female that I had relations with. She told me that she ate a lot of fast food.
Mm-hmm.
And, it consists of burgers, hot dogs, just a lot of random things from fast food restaurants, like drive-thru. And when I tasted her, to me, in my opinion, I felt like I tasted exactly what she would eat, which was a burger.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And it was a little unusual for me.
Mm-hmm.
However, that really did prove a point to me that some people really need to, check what they eat.
This is true. Now, may I ask, what is your diet? Are you a vegetarian?
I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork. I eat pretty clean for the most part. I have, I don't know what else in detail you like for me to state as far as my diet.
Mm-hmm.
I love to eat lots of fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I totally understand it because sometimes, like you said, that you notice a difference in taste. And I've noticed that because I am a vegetarian. I don't do any type of meat or seafood or anything. And I do taste it more so than anything with somebody that eats meat. Now, don't get it twisted. Some people, they're very good with cleaning their bodies and stuff. So you don't really taste it as much as somebody who has a diet of, drinking a lot of alcohol and, hardly no water. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're you can just tell they're just not eating healthy, period. They don't even eat a salad. So, those you can tell. You're like, okay, this is, and you can tell the difference in the taste. And then you have some people that, they may eat too much of something. Like if somebody eats too much of asparagus or broccoli, that will come out in their vagina. That you're going to taste that. It's going to taste, it might not taste like broccoli or asparagus, but it's going to taste like something that you're not feeling. It's like, I'm not feeling that smell or taste. So once again, you still have to be careful. And the one thing, the major thing, that this is what people going to probably look at me like I'm crazy or listen to me like I'm crazy when I say water is the number one food that you need to have. Because you know what I'm saying, and people are say that's a beverage. No, water is food, because you can go days without eating. You cannot go days without water. If you was in a place and you sitting there and there's no food but there's water, you'll be able to live. If there was no water and there was just only food and you didn't have no type of no water at all, you will die or close to it. So the number one food you have to have is water. And I think that anything that you do, if you constantly drink water, it will flush you out to where even if you have a diet that's heavy on the fast food or, stuff like that, it won't be as bad.
May I ask you a question?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, someone where they taste like, I mean, it's different.
Yeah, my tongue recoiled. That's how I couldn't go through with it. If the tip of my tongue go towards something and it immediately knows it ain't right, I can't. My tongue will not come out. It's like a turtle head.
It's just crazy because the crazy thing is I cared for that person somewhat, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Where else would I be down there? But just the fact that I had never experienced it to that extreme, or maybe I have. Let me stop lying. But I just know that with her, I'm like, okay, maybe the taste will go away.
Okay.
Maybe the taste will go away, and it never did. And I kind of wanted to tell her.
Why didn't you?
Do you tell someone something like that?
Oh, absolutely. I will say something. I will say something in a heartbeat. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when me personally, most people that know me, like I'm a chunky chick. I don't even look like I'm a vegetarian. I look like I eat all kinds of cakes and pies, okay? In which I do. However, and I know that comes from me eating all that stuff. So I gain weight because I eat the pastas, you know what I'm saying? The pastas, the breads. So that weight comes on. And plus I'm a woman of a certain age. And when you get a certain age, that stuff holds on to your body like a little kid holding on to your leg when you're trying to walk in the supermarket, So, but for the most part, my friends actually do talk to me about eating healthier. They will come to me because they don't look at me like, oh, how can you tell me how to eat healthy or even think? They look at the aspect of certain things that don't happen to me. Like, I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I rarely get colds because I don't do a lot of dairy, stuff like that. So they talk to me. So a lot of times, if even a person that I'm dating, if I said to them, babe, something's not right down here, they take it as me not being a smart ass, me being rude. They're taking it because they know I'm concerned and they will see to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's because of who I am as a person, and I think that if I'm going to eat you, I need to I need to say, hey, babe, this, it's no different as if I cooked a meal, right? And it wasn't the best meal. I want my baby to say, babe, it wasn't too great. It was too salty. It was too spicy. It wasn't seasoned enough. Tell me these things. And so the same thing with eating a vagina. If your baby presented on a plate and it's too salty or it's not, it's too sweet, or because sometimes I've tasted a woman who was too sweet and I'm like, ooh, what the frick is that? And that wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? That something wasn't wrong with that, but you have to be honest, especially if you care about the person, because if you don't, then you're going to find yourself not wanting to taste her too much. You're going to find yourself finding ways or excuses not to sleep with her.
Yeah, it was somewhat that I cared for her. I just didn't know if I really, truly cared for her.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously I cared for her enough to go down there. I didn't feel that, I don't know. I probably could have said something, but I don't know. I just didn't know how to say it.
Mm-hmm. Well, moving forward, you'll know how to say something now, right?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, because in reality, it's not just helping her, but it's helping you. You don't want to have a situation where you're in a relationship and you're not doing anything. Like you just, okay, I like her, I love her, but and then when it's time to have sex, you drink till you get almost drunk in order to do it. It happens, Yeah, so, and if you, and be honest and say, listen, babe, I don't know. I'm not saying there's something wrong with you or you're not clean, but something's just not tasting right to me. And maybe we need to see what we can do to do something different. Drink more water, because eventually you're going to know their habits. You're going to know if they drink water. You're going to know if they do this. You're going to know. And so you have to talk to them. And hell, it's just no different if you want somebody to lose weight, you'll start working out with them. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with that. So just kind of make a little, make some fun out of it. Like, hey, baby, let's do this and do it. Because, honey, listen, because
Don't
huh?
Don't write her off.
No, don't write her off. Find out what's going on. And, because it's something that can be changed. Now, if she don't try to change it and it still ain't working, then you need to go.
Or you can call me and I'll say what you can't say.
Did you?
That makes some good sense there.
See? I tell the people to call me. They gonna call me.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you accepting my phone call.
No problem. Thank you for calling. And, always, hey, you always welcome to call anytime you please, anonymously too. Okay?
Just let me know when you calling so I could know.
All right. Take care. Bye. Wow. And you know what? And what she said is like, the thing is that sometimes we do care about a person and it's just some things you're like, it's not quite right. But all you have to do is say something. Don't hold back and not say anything. And then one day you get pissed off. It's like, oh, go on with your funky vagina. Go on with your funky stuff. Don't, like, oh, why you walking like that? You walk, no, don't do it, because you'll get mad and you'll say something out. You'll say something real harsh, and you don't want to do that. Cash, have you ever had that situation?
Nah.
Oh, just everybody you ate was smelling good and sweet at all times. Never what they ate.
Yeah, it was normal. It was regular. I never had any, bad experiences or anything like that. I did have a friend in high school. She had a
Oops, sorry, y'all.
I'm like, who?
Sorry about that.
But she liked me. Like, she had like a mad crush on me since I, came to the school. This is high school. But we ended up being really good friends or whatever. But however, when, around the time she was liking me and she would, put herself so close to me, she had a body odor. She had a smell. And I felt like that it was coming from down there. Mm-hmm. And I never told her, but it's just like, the fact that I knew she was crushing me, it was just like, you definitely can't talk to me like that. Like that would, like, if she even asked me for, I don't even think we even got down to talking about it, whereas though I had to give her a, explanation of, why I wouldn't want to, talk to her. I wasn't attracted to her any way at all. But definitely, like, the number one thing at the top of the list, it would be like, if I had to lay it out, that would be the one thing. Like, yo, you just got this body odor that's unattractive. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Why you didn't say anything to her as a friend?
We didn't live together.
So what? She's still your friend.
I mean, I understand that, but I just didn't know how to say it. You know what I mean?
Hello,
like,
Kia. How you doing?
Because some people, I got to think with being too honest sometimes. You know what I mean? And I do try to think about, the things that I say before I say it. But it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, come on, we in high school. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I understand the whole friend thing, but we're in high school. We're about, we're peaking at adulthood. So it's just like, why I got to tell you, about your punani?
Because maybe somebody needed to say something, and then that way, she can handle her business. Sometimes people don't, how somebody say, you smelling yourself. Some people can't smell themselves. Like, real talk.
Listen, if I had an issue, or if it's about to be, my vagina want to turn into a woman, it was around that time. My mom always told me, like, if you could smell yourself, other people can smell you. So, you know what I mean? I had the moments where it's just like, I check myself out. Everybody got that secret way of checking themselves out. And I'll do it. And if I don't like it, then I'm going to fix it.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Because it ain't too much you got to do other than opening your legs. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. To know what's going on. But, I didn't really know how to tell her, though. So, I don't know if I was wrong as, as a friend, but it's just like...
Yeah, you were wrong as a friend. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit up there and try to sugarcoat it. Nope. You was wrong as a friend.
Well, the hell? Look, I don't care. Look, like I said, we was in high school. We reaching the peak of adulthood. So nobody should... You throwing yourself around me, crushing on somebody. It's just like, you better get...
But maybe she didn't realize... Okay. All right. Let me say this. All right. So you have people from other countries, right? And they come here.
She from here.
Okay, no, I'm not saying she's anywhere. I'm just giving you. I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. This is the reason why I'm saying this. You got people from other countries that come here, okay, and then when they come here, they have a scent to them that is not pleasing to us. Okay. Now, when they in India, it don't smell to them. But when they come here, at some point, somebody says something to them, then they start adapting and smelling according to what we find acceptable here in the United States of America. I'm not going to say what race of people.
You just said India.
I did say India. I'm sorry. I did say India. My bad.
You were just going on. I was like, India.
India, right. But, sorry, my boy. But, I mean, they're just not the only ones. You got people from, the UK, that kind of people, whatever like that. So they smell differently from us. It doesn't mean that they stink. It's just something that we don't like that scent. It's just like certain colognes. You don't always like the cologne smell. Certain colognes, you be like, oh, that cologne stink to me.
Like Old Spice.
But it doesn't mean that it's stink. Somebody said France. Yeah. So it doesn't mean that it smells stinky to us. Just like there's some countries that don't like the way we smell, especially certain countries that don't do meat at all. They'll say they can smell the red meat on us, the red meat in our body, because they're not used to that. Just like I know I smell, if I'm a certain places, I smell, I'm like, ooh, that smell. And it's like, oh, that's why. So
wait, you smell my M&Ms on me?
I think you're the yellow M&M tonight. I just want to put that out there, okay? Anyway, you have to think about what you mean by that. So real quick.
Get it, okay?
Okay, you get it. All right. So where does the phrase "you are what you eat" originate from? Now, the actual phrase didn't emerge in English until sometime later. So it was, I'm trying to remember, y'all, because it was too much to put on here. But I think it was like German or something like that. Some doctor or author or something like that. And he did the phrase, I'm not going to say it in his language, but he said, something about you, huh?
I was about to say, can I say it?
I don't have it written out. Sorry. So when it got to the United States, it said, they basically came in like the 20s and the 30s. And a nutritionist, Victor Lindenlahr, who was a strong believer in the idea that food controls health, developed this Catholic diet. The view gained some attention at the time, and the earliest known printed example is from an advertising for beef in 1923. And so basically 90% of diseases known to man are caused by cheap food stuff. Hence, you are what you eat. Now, even though it says, cheap food stuff, you can eat freaking prime rib. No, filet mignon. You can have filet mignon, and that's rare, correct? Isn't that rare? I never had it, didn't want it. I'm not paying all that money for no dang on meat and it's not cooked well done. That's for sure. Filet mignon. And so the thing is that you have this, right? And you eating this, and it's still not good for you, because especially if it's rare. First of all, when you put that in your system, all of a sudden worms start growing in your body. You think, parasites all up in your system. So you have to be mindful. The other thing too is that, if you're not going to the bathroom, taking that dump, the poopity poop once a day, at least once a day, your vagina will start smelling. Because you're not releasing. That's because what's happening is that your bowel movement is sitting in your body. It's firm. It's like fermentation in your body. Your vagina will smell. So you gotta poop. Redbone Kia says your body will dispose cheap meat.
No comment.
So I say that to say that, people, you are what you eat. How you gonna eat the crazy stuff, right? You gonna eat all this stuff and then turn around and open your legs, say, I'm yours, here's your buffet, and your buffet is rotten. Buff not. I won't get cash, y'all. Can I get a buff not?
Can I get the buff not special? Buff me not.
Buff me not. Somebody said they work at a hospital and a woman had her bowel movement was coming out of her vagina. You know what? That's some. Oh my God, what is it called? That's some form of vagina vista. I can't pronounce the name. I'm sorry.
Some form of deep.
Yeah. So what it is that something like a fissure or something, and the vagina actually there's a hole, and so when the bowel movement actually comes up into the vagina. Like, or some of it, something of some from the secretions of the bowel movement comes up in the vagina. So that's sad. And then, that's unfortunately, that's something that happens. But once again, a lot of times those things happen because of the food we eat. That red meat actually breaks down it breaks down tissue in your body. It sits in it takes 10 years to digest it. So you imagine if for every 10 years, that you're eating meat, you're on the 20th year, you're just now getting rid of the 10 years ago meat. It's crazy. So you just have to be careful. You are what you eat, and you are what you're eating when you eat somebody else. That's the truth. So, so now we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about what foods make you taste better. And somebody said I got meatballs in the fridge. And what foods make your sex taste foul? So when we come back, we're gonna do a quick music break, and let's do this. And those of you looking at me on Facebook Live and Periscope, I'm gonna get me something to drink, because Cache, she ain't right. She ain't even bother to say you want some water, something to drink. She ain't even ask.
I don't even have no water out here.
You got finished drinking water.
It was a sip.
Whatever. It was more than a dang on sip. Anyway. But once again, like I said, download the app, Mature Audience Radio app. Call in if you have something, a question, or you want to talk about some things. And I'm here. Cash is here. Yeah. So, meantime.
I'm anonymous. I'm going to rewrite the contract for me.
What contract?
Oh, you didn't get the contract I emailed you?
Yeah, okay. Anyway, ngozi-night. You already know. I will be back.
I thought you was playing the Lion King during this break.
I will be back with Cash, aka Tiny Socks,
Anonymous,
and Anonymous.
You can't go
This is ngozi-night. Yes, the sub with the sexy voice. And if you just now tuning in, you missed a lot. Oh, we was getting it in, talking about you are what you eat, and does it have an effect on how you taste? I mean, really, does it? You know? And the thing is that we have to understand that a lot of times our scent has a lot to do with what we eat. Not that we're not clean, not that we don't wash ourselves or anything like that. It's just what we eat. You know, so I was having a discussion with a guy on here, and I think it's a guy. I don't want to assume. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I'm sorry. And it started with my name and everything like that. And we were talking about, you know, whether or not black Americans like Africans and stuff. And then they actually made a comment about, we say that they are stinky or whatever. Now, remember, I was talking about people from other countries. They have a different odor than us that we may find not appealing to the senses, and we automatically say stink. And that may not be the case. They might smell great if we grew up in that and where they were from, and that scent, that will be something we would be drawn to or be okay with, because that's the scent that's there. It doesn't mean that they stink and they're stinky people, they're not clean. You know, it just means that their environment is different, which is different from ours, that make it seem like that we might not agree. Just like we don't always smell right to them. You know, other people, it's just, yeah, exactly, familiarity. So, you know, when we think about things like that, you know, we should not just assume, oh, they smell because blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what we should do. So, and, you know, and it's not about the different races. I just was bringing it up to sense and the scent, hence what we, on a day-to-day, we might come across with different people. And like I said, some people just downright smell. Let me tell you, you know, to the point where you're like, woo, like, I know I've smelled people, you know, I drive, you know, sometimes, and, you know, people get in my car, and sometimes people smell, and sometimes they smell like Badussi and not the good kind. And you're sitting there like, wait, hold on. Why are you smelling like that? And so the thing is that it's like, ooh, and you can tell they ain't washed, or you can tell they just got finished having sex and they just ain't clean it off, you know? But yeah, some people, they smell like freaking doo-doo butt, you know? And you're like, what the frick? You didn't bother to clean that? You know, and it's like, it's okay. Oh, she shows her face and she's bringing me water ice. For those of you who don't know what water ice is, my girlfriend, my woman. Thank you, Cash. You do have a spoon, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Oh, you got me the large, it looks like. I was in the store and I said, I would like water ice. And she was like, what did you just say? She thought I was asking for ice water, but we were saying it backwards. And that wasn't the case. This is pretty good.
She got it wrong the first time.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, because I asked for them separate, and she gave me both of them. She gave me rainbow and lemon mix. I think she was being funny. She knew I was a lesbian.
Kia Redbone says, hey, Cache.
Hey, boo.
And she spelled your name right.
Really?
You know how some people.
Yeah, some people really mess my name up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, this is so good, y'all. She hooked it up real nice.
Yeah, they did.
Uh-huh. This will make your vagina taste good.
So, Kia, that's rainbow and lemon that I have mixed. In case you wanted to know.
Is that a signal for we gonna do it to each other?
Let's get it on.
Oh, baby. For those of you just tuning in and listening to me smack, I'm actually eating a lemon water ice to be exact, and it's so delicious. And
it
it's
smells
huge.
good.
It's huge and it smells good. That means it's going to make me taste good.
Right.
Even though my baby's in the West Coast, she won't be able to taste me.
No expiration date.
But for those of you who are trying to figure out, like, what is she talking about? This is Ngozi-night, the stuff with the sexy voice here on Mature Audience Radio. And we're talking about what, you are what you eat, and does what you eat affect how you taste? And so far, everyone is in agreement that, yeah, it does affect how you taste, what you eat. Somebody go down there, eat some, eat a smorgasbord, go to your all you can eat seafood buffet. See what happens. It ain't gonna taste too great. Be like,
See how that turn out.
look. You be thinking the seafood smell is in your nose. not in her vagina or in his penis.
You like, my upper lip is strong.
I'm telling you, gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful.
Yes.
Got to be more careful.
My mama used to say that, yo. My mama used to say that.
My mom used to say...
No, don't.
Oh, I thought it was that. I thought that's what you were talking
No.
about.
All right, so we're going to talk about food that makes your vagina happy.
That makes your
And-
vagina happy or your partner happy?
It can make your partner happy. Boy, if you have a happy vagina, you already know the rest.
True.
They said cranberry juice is good for the vagina because it actually, excuse me, is loaded with acid compounds that fight off bad bacteria. And it also can help fight or relieve urinary tract infection. But go for the sugarless. Go for the natural brand. Don't go for that concentrate and it's got polysorbate 80.
Polynominous. 35.
And it has all kinds of what is it? They have like this one. It's got it actually to make a red coloring. It actually creates what you call it from bugs is red coloring. So you gotta be careful what kind of coloring you do to have in it. So read it up. Kia says green tea as well. Yes, green tea. Definitely. Miss Mashy says she used to have UTIs all the time. I heard those things ain't no joke. Yogurt. It has the same.
Oh.
What? You had some yogurt or you wanted some yogurt?
Sorry, Kia. She did tell me to add that to the poll. She asked me if I could add that to the poll, yogurt. There you go, Kia.
Cache don't listen. I'm still waiting for her to put the live broadcast on other people's groups.
I'm working too hard on other pages.
And she ain't do it yet. It's okay.
Cause I was doing it after.
I need you to do it now. Like I want it to be live at the same time.
You know what you sound like?
What?
It's my money and I need it now.
So yogurt, it has the same good bacteria your vagina needs to maintain its healthy pH levels. Now, this is something I'm gonna need y'all to understand. Ladies, don't go taking yogurt and putting it on tampons and putting it in your vagina. That is
so
not a good deal. That's not a good idea.
nasty.
Somebody said it was, but it's not. I'm telling y'all now.
That doesn't even
That's a
sound...
myth. It's a myth. Some people say, well, all you got to do is just take a tampon and put yogurt on it and then put it in your vagina. Don't do that.
No.
Yep. And I did a poll and I said, which food gives good bacteria? I mean, I'm sorry, that has other sources of probiotics that work too. So I said pickles, kimchi, miso, and sauerkraut. And a lot of people were saying, I said, was it all of the above or blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people were saying it's all of the above, in which that's the answer. It is all of the above. It does, but pickles included, and was that kombucha tea?
Kombucha. Kombucha tea.
or kombucha.
Kombucha.
I think it's kombucha. It's also good, and kefir is good as well. So, but you would think kimchi wouldn't be, because kimchi stink.
Mm-hmm.
That's some smelly stuff.
It sound like it.
It is.
The name of it.
It is not a good smell. But,
Zambuki.
but people do use it, and it helps with the because it has live and active cultures. It is cabbage. It's just yeah. All right, sweet potatoes is also good. Their vitamin A contributes to healthy vaginal uterine walls and helps produce the hormones you need to stay vibrant and energized. Can you believe that? Garlic is known to be antimicrobial, and they say eating it raw can help fight yeast infections. So yes, exactly, you do have to detox, Kia. Exactly, that's one of the things you have to. Might help getting pregnant too. I don't want to get pregnant
all the time.
I don't want to get pregnant. But garlic is a good source. You wouldn't think it is, but definitely is good. Soy. Now, soy can help keep your vagina lubricated, but you don't go for the overly processed stuff like soy burgers or soy nuggets. Stick with stuff like edamame, tofu, tempeh, and miso. Isn't that something? Good to know. And I like all of those too. Avocados, apples, flaxseed, and water. Remember, water is always going to be number one, no matter what. But these are for people that don't like soy. So that's why avocados and apples and flaxseed is good. These four can help you stay naturally lubricated down there. And you know, we all want to lubricate a vagina. Yes, we do. Almonds, really, Cash, really. All that in oh my gosh.
I was demonstrating.
Don't demonstrate. No, that sounds crazy. Zinc can, I'm sorry, I'm going ahead of myself. Almonds and pumpkin seeds, they're high in zinc, which can normalize your menstrual cycle and regulate hormones. Zinc can also boost your immune system and your mood. So, eat a lot of almonds and pumpkin seeds. But you know, it's hard for me to eat almonds and pumpkin seeds. Cash, what are you sucking on? That is not me, y'all. She said, really?
I was backing up so I wouldn't do it. Sorry, my bad.
All right, hot chilies. It improves the blood circulation and stimulates nerve endings. That's good for arousal. Okay. Guava, kiwi, oranges, and green peppers, because they are full of vitamin C. It keeps your sex drive going by removing the free radicals that disrupt normal sexual health. Now, even though it's not about cleaning, it's just about what your vagina needs in life, right? Dark chocolate is a great source of antioxidants, and women who eat at least a square a day reported that increased desire and overall sexual function is good. And of course, fresh fruits and vegetables in general will make sure to keep your body flowing right, and you have fewer menstrual cramps and better skin and easier orgasms.
Who wants to ease the orgasm?
Easier orgasm, meaning you'll orgasm faster.
Oh, I thought you said ease. I'm about to say no. I want it strong. You sleep.
And it says if you add a few of these to your meals, your vagina is going to thank you. Yeah. Now, I'm just going to tell you a couple things that make your vagina smell stupid. Broccoli. No, asparagus.
Why you say broccoli?
I know, I said it on. I know, no, asparagus. Eating too much processed foods. You know, you go in there and you get those packs of candies that has all kinds of ingredients in it that's not natural.
Like the M&Ms I had earlier?
Like the M&Ms you had earlier.
Oh, well.
Oysters is not good because it makes you smell.
I don't eat that.
Men eat that, and trust me, You go down a man, and he give you that spunk, it's gonna taste awfully fishy.
Give me that funk, that sweet.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it. I knew it. Why? How did I know? Mm-mm.
You know me all too well.
Yeah, I knew. She's gonna be singing that song. Give it to me. Oysters, is not good, even though it increases semen in men, and increases the quantity upon ejaculation. Mm-hmm. So that's why a lot of times a man have a low sperm count. They tell him to eat oysters, but that stuff smells. Imagine somebody had a diet of seafood all the time, man. That don't sound tasty at all. That actually's making me sick. Yeah. Now, real quick, pineapples have been one of the leading things that people talk about that makes your vagina and men's sperm taste sweet. Now, the thing is that true? Now, of course, it is true, and it also can be not so true, because the key is this: the amount of pineapples that you eat, the amount of water that you drink, and what other foods are you eating while you eating the pineapples? If you eat pineapples and you eating all this other unnecessary stuff in your body, the pineapple method is not going to work. Right. You could be eating be like, babe, I ate pineapples for a whole week and I still taste like, my vagina still smells like cabbage. It tastes like cabbage. That's because you're still eating all the other stuff that actually is counterproductive in bringing the sweetness to your fluids. What you think, Cash?
I agree, because it's interfering.
It's definitely.
It's like a sperm race. Like you eat the pineapple, and then you gonna eat some other stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like the sperm is racing, because it know you about. Never mind. They, oh my gosh, she about to explode in her mouth.
I like that.
Let's see who get down there, the pineapple or the other junk, and then the other junk just might win.
Yeah. So I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, if you can. Why don't you, if you never tried it, why don't you test it out? And don't do the other stuff as well. Like knock out the sodas, knock out the food that, just knock that out and just go with trying this pineapple and see what happened. But I implore you, please, drink water. Drink a lot of water. It makes sense. Okay? Now, she's making all this damn noise. I need to close the door.
What happened?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. So, the next question is, are you allergic to your partner? Is whatever your food that your partner eats, can it cause a allergic reaction? Now, it might not do it all the time. However, if you're allergic to peanuts, any type of nuts, you're allergic to seafood, any type of seafood, if you're allergic to all that, and if your partner is doing it and they do it in abundance like crazy, you can end up being allergic, getting an allergic reaction to your partner because of what they ate. Now, imagine that your partner just ate something with a lot of nuts in it, okay? Containing nuts, it was cooked in a nut factory, whatever, and you go down on them. And next thing you know, you breaking out. You can't hardly breathe. Your throat start closing up. That's because you went there, you ate what your partner ate. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very careful. That's just like if somebody, I know some people can't even breathe around certain types of foods that they're allergic to. Like if they're in a room and if they smell a peanut, they break out. That's how bad it is.
My friend like that with bananas.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she can't even smell bananas or have it around her. So, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. But that's her life,
and that's crazy because that's my favorite fruit.
Damn.
But I know, that's not good for her. So.
And you can't even eat it and give a hug.
Yeah, because she just banana. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know some people that will break out and then, or they can die from it. So you have to still, once again, be careful of what you, and be careful who you eating. How about that? Another topic, I'm going to talk about sexual transmitted diseases. But right now, you can kill your partner by what you're eating because they could be allergic to it. Because you don't ate, you don't win, and then the next thing you know, they like,
I don't have them problems.
and neither do I, thank God. But still, you have to be real careful. Shoot, sometimes the wrong type of lotion can cause you to break out and pass out. Shoot, can't do that to you.
Break out.
No, Cash, no. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Anyway. So the discussion we're having is, depending on what your partner eat, it can cause an allergic reaction from oral sex. And that is true. Like I said, if you're allergic to nuts, you can have allergic reaction that could be fatal. So be careful. You are what you eat. And literally yeah. So the other thing we're going to talk about. Do you know if your partner does drugs, it can affect you during sex as well? Keep your EpiPen on you. Right? I got my EpiPen right here. If your partner is taking medicine, excuse me, depending on what kind of medicine, can affect you. You might not notice it. It might not even appear that it's happening to you, but it can. Mm-hmm. I know a friend of mine. Now, she didn't go down on the dude or nothing like that, but this was just somebody she was with, and they had sex, and of course they was together, they were married, and he used to do drugs, but he never got detox, like cleansed out, right? Mm-hmm. And so they got married after he had stopped doing drugs because she didn't know him at the time he was in that life. Mm-hmm. And, they had unprotected sex because they were married, because they don't need to be checked themselves, right? And she will always get sick every time they had sex. Mm-hmm. And come to find out, it's because of the fact that he still had remnants of drugs in his body.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how you have to be careful. Somebody that does drugs or used to do drugs or whatever, stop having sex with them or wear condom.
Right.
Like real talk, because it can affect your body. Not saying it's going to cause you to get high and want to go out and grab a crack pipe, but it can cause something in your body. It can affect. That's just like, what if you got pregnant by that person? That can actually transfer to your child. Real talk.
Right.
Because it's coming, it's coming from a man. It's coming, his sperm got to go into your egg and create the baby, right?
Right.
So why wouldn't the sperm have remnants of that type of drug in them or whatever in them? That's why you have to be careful what you eat and who you eating at all times, because it can affect your body. And a lot of times we don't pay attention to that. A lot of times we just kind of go, it ain't that big a deal. Some drugs can change DNA structure. I do believe that. And that's crazy. That's crazy that it can be that way. It really is, But it's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You have to mind what you do. And it's not even about, at the end, it's not about the sex. It's all about your whole lifestyle. Because a lot of things that happen to us that causes us to, with the diabetes and high blood pressure, and among other things, it's because of foods that ends up, that causes us to have these illnesses. Some people say, it's hereditary. No, it's lifestyle induced. It's lifestyle. It's however our mom and dad ate is how we end up eating, and we end up with certain ailments because of the food, the eating pattern and stuff like that. And and it's hard. It's so hard to actually pull away from that because of what you're taught and how you should, and the way you eat. You got to change out foods that you usually eat with another. That's true. You have to. And But people don't think that way. They don't think that way. They're just kind of like, yeah. We don't. Because we're creatures of habit. And if that's our habit, it's hard to break. Yeah, taking it a week at a time. Some people take it a day at a time. Like, boy. I tell you, it's amazing. And, what are you going to do? So I think that you have to really put yourself in a position to just be mindful and do what you have to do. Because if not, then what? We'll have this conversation again. Because this talk is never going to end.
If I turn the damn lights out at bedtime, it's going to end.
Shut up. We changed the whole meal bread. Whole meal bread? Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Some people eat live bread that's been live sprouted bread. Do that. What else? Do a lot of different ways that you can change. Just sometimes you just change one thing. Maybe stop drinking soda for 30 days and see what happens.
I haven't had soda in a minute.
Good for you.
Yeah. I've been drinking a lot of water.
That's even better.
Yeah.
I've been drinking a lot of water.
I just want y'all to know that.
So, Cash.
Yes.
So, all this we've been talking.
Yeah. Could you please get off the page while I'm working?
Girl, you know what? What? This girl don't listen.
No, it's not coming up. I tried it, all of them. I swear on Donald Trump.
But I put on 2 of them already. I don't know why it's not showing up on yours.
She just closed the door.
You can talk to me. I can hear you. And first of all, don't be swearing on Donald Trump. I'm gonna need you to do that.
Anyway, what was you about to say? What was you about to say?
I was about to say, if you have any other questions, please call in.
No, you was asking me something. You said
I don't remember.
You said so, Cash, with everything we've been talking about.
Oh yeah, so Cash. So everything we were talking about. What is your take on this?
Well, I told you I answered the poll question. I've never done it before.
Right.
But I've been around women that that talk about it. I want to experiment. I want to try it.
Kia Redbone said, "Eat your vegetables first." She sound like somebody's mama.
Hey, Redbone, what that mouth do? So listen.
Hey, watch it.
I didn't mean to get PG-13. Sorry.
That was more like rated R.
Okay. Rated ngozi-night.
That was not funny. That was a bit corny. Hey, baby. That was a bit cornballish.
You got it.
So June 14th. Do you believe that whatever you eat affects how you taste? Oh. And speaking of taste, here's some water ice. Here. So finish, guys. Talk to me. So have you had a discussion with your significant about the pineapple, trying it out?
Mm-hmm. They've experienced it. They said, it works.
Uh-huh.
So maybe later on I'll talk to them about trying it.
So are you going to try it on yourself so they can see what it tastes like on you, or vice versa, or both?
We could do both.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool to see, We're going to have a detox pineapple bath. And just eat pineapples all day. Because I don't want anything else to affect, Because I drink 1% milk. So I don't want it to be, I drink the milk.
I can't.
What about like aromatherapy? Does that have an effect?
That's more aromatherapy is more physical on the outside. It's not the internal.
Okay.
I mean, the senses, the smells, because aroma. Think about aroma means a scent, a smell.
Yeah.
That can affect. I mean, that's good, but you definitely want to make sure that you do some other stuff, and definitely drink a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but she said eat your vegetables first.
Is it effective? Like I told you, I take the showers and before things happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, like, the shower water dripping in my mouth, does that affect?
First of all, is the shower water?
It's lemonade shower water. Oh, pause. Wait, that didn't sound right.
That didn't sound.
It sounded
right.
like I peed in the
Yeah, that sound like piss. Hey, cousin. What's up, Coco? That's my cousin, y'all. Yep, blood cousin, too.
That's the one that was over here when I came?
No, that was actually Sherelle.
Cachet Sherelle. Remember that drink?
No, I don't. But they all cousins. They all got the same last name. So. But, I think, Cash, I hear you scraping like crazy. Really?
My bad.
It is not your bad. You just are going ham. What the heck is ham? What
Hard
does that
as
mean?
a mother effer.
Oh, and I said it, and I don't even like saying that. See? When I'm around you,
Don't blame me.
I'm blaming you. It's you. Only you. Only you. You should have seen my face. Only
You
you.
closed the door so I can't see your face.
Exactly. I said, but you should have seen my face.
Open the door.
No. You open the door. Open the door.
So, Goals, have you ever done it before? You say you done it before?
I have never done the pineapple. I have never tried the
What are
pineapple.
other things that you've done?
I've used a popsicle and put it in the vagina before.
I wanted to do that before. I wanted to do it. Like, not on me, but like, on someone else. I wanted to do the popsicle.
But I would suggest to make sure it stays. You don't keep it in long, and don't because you don't want that thing to get stuck inside of them.
Right. But can't they push it out if it gets stuck?
Stuck is stuck.
Stuck.
It's okay. Picture this. Imagine you stick your tongue on a frozen pole.
Mm-hmm.
What happens?
Oh, okay. Got you.
So if you do it, you have to keep it wet.
Like, I thought, like, putting it in the vagina is like putting it in your mouth.
No,
It's getting sucked on either way.
No, you put it on your mouth. You put it in your mouth, and then you put it in the vagina, but don't keep it in long. Yep.
That drug thing is crazy.
What drug thing?
Like, when they say, like, if you smoke and all that stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I've never experienced that. Well, nobody's told me.
Well, put it this way. If you've been with somebody that smokes cigarettes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then get with somebody that don't smoke cigarettes, you'll be able to tell the difference. The vagina has a different taste. A person that smokes a lot of cigarettes, the vagina definitely tastes.
I've never
tasted weird taste. It's weird because I've been with somebody that.
Yeah, but I still never. I've been with somebody, but I still never tasted Newport or anybody. She got that Newport. She got the Marlboro.
She said, "I never taste nobody." Wait, she got that Newport vagina.
Got the Marlboro.
Girl, she got them Campbell. She got that Campbell. She got that Campbell.
What is the Salem? Salium?
What? Salem's?
Yeah. That's when you. I guess it go by your age. If you got the Camel, you might be maybe in your 40s.
I'm done. She said she got that Newport.
Virginia Slims.
That's even worse. Cousin. Nah, you said. So that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful. You got somebody smoke cigarettes. Their whole diet is cigarette and coffee. That's, oh my God, that is the worst.
Cigarette and coffee.
Yeah, like if somebody drinks a lot of cigarettes and all they drink is cigarette and coffee, you know, their thing is cigarettes and coffee, and they do that on a regular basis. And I'm talking like a pack of cigarettes a day and drink coffee like it's water. That vagina is not going to be right.
I wonder.
Or that penis.
I wonder if I taste like Starbucks sometimes.
You're going to have to ask. You're going to have to ask whoever.
I ask later.
Yeah, you got to ask who tastes you. Because I don't feel like going into the conversation with you.
No, I'm not. I'm just was curious. I ain't even none of your business.
She is curious. She is curious. She is curious to know. She
All right, so look,
like
if somebody, smoke, Mary Jane, would, can you get that person high? Like, can the high roll over to that person?
So if someone, it's a contact. So if they're smoking it in your presence?
No, like
if they, okay, so you're saying.
Say if I smoked it. And then somebody went, like, right after that, they went down. Can I get them high?
No.
You just smoked me.
No.
Look, it got real deep with the cigarettes and the weed, so I just had to ask.
You know what? Let me explain something to you, Cash.
Open the door.
It might taste like green grass down there, but
grass is green on the other side. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Please leave it alone, because you're a mess.
I just look. It's getting deep. I need to know.
All right, couple things. If you smoke enough weed, it can get dry down there.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah, if you smoke enough weed, it gets dry down there, and you don't want to have it where you can actually plant your behind in the grass, and next thing you know, you got leaves budding out your bottom.
Like, baby, I found a bud down here.
Yeah. What you don't want to do is smoke a lot, or don't smoke at all. Smoking isn't good for you anyway, especially cigarettes.
Yeah, we are all gonna die from it.
It's not good because it makes your vagina taste, and your seminal fluids taste bad too.
Did you say seminal fluids or subliminal fluids?
I said seminal. The other thing you don't want to do is drink a lot of alcohol.
Blame it on the goose.
Blame it on.
Hey, Goes, you finish it with ice?
Yeah, I'm done.
Damn, I'm not.
That's because I eat fast.
Oh,
and efficiently.
I see that. As soon as I put it down, the top of it was going.
But see, my tongue is huge, so it kind of like it's like
a
giraffe tongue. It's like a giraffe tongue. It's like it just you know what I'm saying? I ain't even sticking my tongue out that much right now.
I'm telling Tootie.
What are you gonna tell my daughter for?
The same reason why I tell on her when she bothers me.
Whatever, man. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful. She already thinking you my daughter for real. She's like, Ma, you had her. Are you sure that's not your daughter?
So you know we related.
Shoot, man. But no, like, all I can say is that right now, my baby would love to eat me right now. You
ever had some bad
vagina?
Yeah.
I told you, my tongue recoils if it's bad.
Like what some of the smells or the taste?
Girl, I don't remember the taste like that because I wasn't in it too long.
Right.
But, my tongue would go, boom. Mm-hmm. It won't even perform right. Mm-hmm. Because it's not good. And then when somebody was extra, extra, extra sweet, that was not a good taste. But I seen someone put it on Periscope that they probably had diabetes.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, because they said sometimes if your body has a sweet, sweet taste, that means you're diabetic or whatever. So I'm like, whew, but that was years ago. We were young. I'm like, and she wasn't big as nothing.
See, my mom. Never mind. I'm not going to ask her.
Yeah, please don't. Some things you just don't. And mom. And you know what? Not to say that person that's big is automatically have diabetes, but if we go by what you call stereotype, she didn't fit the stereotype. You know, so
I really want to ask my mom now.
what if she's diabetic?
No, I know she is.
But if her vagina tastes like sweet, real sweet, you should ask the man she's giving it to.
Let me text her.
No, you not.
I am.
Cash, no.
I'm texting her.
Shh, that don't make no sense.
What?
Anyway,
I need to know. We need to have these discussions.
not today.
I'm texting her. It ain't like I called her.
Yeah, but still, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
What was that?
Like, look, Mom, let's get to the bottom of it. Do you? And then pop the question. She gonna be like, what? Girl, bye. That's what she gonna say.
She probably gonna go like this. Girl, bye. Then go. I think I do taste sweet.
My mom's tongue is extremely long, and it freaks me out the way she eats ice. It'd be like, Mom, are you joining the club or not?
Cash.
What?
Now, I'm gonna want to see your mom's tongue.
Yo, I'm telling you,
I'm gonna say,
goes-
how big is your tongue, Miss Jones?
My mom's tongue
Mrs.
is long.
Mrs. Jones.
Like the way
Mrs.
my mom
Jones.
slurp ice is like, Mom, could you not? Like, that's embarrassing.
She
My
got a
friends is over and she's sucking on
going
ice.
on.
Mom, could you please not suck ice in front of my friends?
So wait, if she's sucking ice, how you gonna see her tongue?
Look, listen, she hold the ice. Open the door because I'm gonna show you.
You gotta show everybody else.
No, listen, she holds the ice. And this the ice. Right? And she, like say if me and my friends around and we talking and she come to the kitchen get the ice. So she goes, like, she does that.
Got you.
And it'd be like, I be looking like, Mom, could you, come on. And she be like, what? Hey, y'all. I be like, Mom, come on, that's embarrassing. I almost feel like Dewey from Scream with her, Mom said stop disturbing me with a queen in my room. That's how I feel when I'm telling her to get out. While she's eating ice. Like, my mom's tongue comes to her chin. It's like, Mom.
I refuse to speak on that.
I'm gonna do a Facebook Live one day when I'm around her, and I'm
So you're gonna have people stalking your mom, telling them, "Can I be your mom's friend on Facebook?"
First of all, I'll find whoever that is
and whip their ass.
Yes,
That's a darn shame.
that's freaky, man. It's freaky. I was
That's
almost
freaky,
jealous.
bruh. Why?
I think her tongue reaches just a little bit longer than mine's.
Okay, well, I'm glad you gave me that visual. I don't like it.
Goes, I will find you.
Don't find me.
I will find you.
Why would you find me? Your mom is... What do you think? I'm going to turn on by your mom's tongue or something? Cash, what is that for? Why are you making that noise?
Oh, I was chopping my wood axe.
Girl, that sounds a little bit something else. All you hear is... I'm like, that sounds like something else. Hello, for those of you just tuning in to Ngozi at Night on Mature Audience Radio. Tonight's topic is... Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Tonight's topic is you are what you eat, and does what you eat affect how you taste? And so I'm looking at Periscope, I'm looking at Facebook Live. Your cousin name is Ngozi? Get out of here. It's funny because this guy was just on here saying his mom's name was Ngozi. That's funny. And, you know, in bottom line, we come to the conclusion that, yes, what you eat can affect how you taste. It can affect how you smell. It can affect how you think. It can also affect your health. And not in a good way all the time, you know? So you have to be very, very careful to what you put in your body. The irony of it is the one thing that can, you know, keep you from living a long, prosperous life is how you eat. Mm-hmm. You know, and you have to be mindful. But I understand the worst foods in the world for you is the best tasting foods. They make it taste good. There's this, think about this. Chitterlings.
Oh no.
Chitterlings. People made it so it tastes good. Them things stink.
Nope.
It's poop. You eat in a tunnel that used to hold poop. Cash, I hear you, but you know it's true.
I don't eat that crap.
You know, I never ate it. If my mom said I ate it when I was a baby, I said I didn't know no better. I was one.
I was forced.
She said you gave it to me. I was hungry. I ate it. But when I got old enough to understand, I was like, no. And I think about at 5 years old, if I remember correctly, at 5, I know I was saying no to no darn chitterlings and no hog mogs and no pig feet. Heck to the all. Oh gosh, that sounds so disgusting right now. So, you know, you are what you eat. I had this guy tell me that it's not, you know, he said he don't go down on women because it's nasty. And I said, it's because it's nasty because you taste and it wasn't good and you had a bad experience. He said, no, I'm just not doing it because it's nasty. And I said, okay. So I waited. So got on the topic of food. And I said, you eat chitterlings? He was like, hell yeah, I tear them things up. And I said, but you don't eat no vagina. So you prefer to eat poop. Because no matter what you tell me, it's still remnants of poop in them damn chitterlings. Them chitterlings. They should be shitterlings. They should be. Shucks. Right? I mean, think about it. It's the letter C, right? And you got somebody named Charlene. CH, right? Isn't chitterlings start with a CH? So it should be pronounced shitterlings. And I think that's what it is. I think it is shitterlings. Because if you say it fast enough, it sounds like you're saying chitterlings, but you're like, oh, it's shitterlings.
I feel like you was waiting to say that all night. Like, I feel like you practiced that joke.
Actually, I didn't, and it wasn't a joke. I'm just talking.
No, I think you practiced.
Girl, bye. I didn't practice nothing. Come on now. Look. I didn't practice nothing. That's my notes. No. Somebody said all pork is shitterlings to them. Yeah, it's me too. I don't eat any of that. So, I'm just telling you. The thing is that's what it is. You know, you I think that this is my thing. Anybody that eats shitterlings and don't eat vagina, something ain't right. Something ain't right. That's how I feel. Because trust me when I tell you, vagina, well, unless that person ain't doing right, most likely the vagina's going to smell and taste better than the shitterlings anyway to me. I don't need to put no hot sauce on a vagina. It's not good.
Wait, because I don't know, like, people really know the movie, like, Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah.
I remember when he put the hot sauce on her toes.
Oh God, that was disgusting though.
He was like, he was picking the hair out of his mouth, like, what the hell?
Oh God, I'm just thinking about that because he was like,
she looking like,
she had this look like,
like, right, like, you better suck them toes.
Yes, he grabbed that hot sauce because them toes were horrible looking, honey.
Yes,
honey.
okay, like, oh my God.
Wee. That was some nasty looking toes. My mom always be like, she's like, get them toes away from me. I was like, Mom, why you gotta call them toes? Just say toes.
Right.
I don't understand. Toes? Really, Ma? Okay, cool. You still scraping at the bottom of the cup?
I'm taking my time with it.
Cachet is definitely letting us know she is what she eats.
Really goes?
Are you thinking about a certain red bone while you eat that? Why do you sound like you know who? You just sounded like that boy just now. Remember, he'd be like this.
He almost down there and licked the keyboard?
Yes. That's who you sound like.
Well, yes, I am.
See? Just like him. A certain red bone is going to have some fun. You going to check out your red bone tonight? She coming to get you? Huh. You're like, baby, I'm on my way home. I'm going to catch that 42.
Catch 42.
Catch 42. Get downtown, then I'm going to catch that 23.
Hey, man, I'm be telling people the route I take. People at the bus stop ride by, hey, okay, I just heard you. Well, keep riding. Shoot. I don't need nobody follow. Look, showing up at bus stops and things. Nope. I don't need that. Come on.
What? Ain't nobody going to know where you going.
You.
And the R7. You ain't let me finish it. So you ain't let me finish the other
Really?
part.
In the Brewer Street line.
And the Broad Street. No, you can't. If you can't catch 23, then the Broad Street line R7 is the R7.
And then walk 2 blocks.
And 3 blocks over, 2 blocks back.
And then hop on a bike and ride up the hill.
And then you get on the horse and carriage. There you go. You ain't let me finish saying the route. So you crazy. And the funny thing is, nobody has to know that was the routes anyway. I'm just saying numbers. They ain't have to know. You called yourself out, duh. You know I'm stupid.
Man, why you that girl in a horse and carriage?
Horse and carriage. Senorita.
We gonna rise
To the top.
Woo.
Man, I guess I am what I eat because this sugar got me rushed. I have a sugar rush.
Sugar got me rushed.
Yeah, rushed.
Sugar
I feel like I can walk to West Coast, right? I mean, I can walk to the West Coast.
Never mind.
What?
I was about to say, you on the West Coast, kinda.
This is West Philly.
That's the West Coast.
West Coast. Coast to West. You all right over there? So, you can tell when it's almost the end of the night and we about to get out of here because we act real stupid. So, we're going to do a recap. The recap is this. If you want good tasting vagina and spunk from your penis,
Eat right.
eat right. That's what you do. If you want a funky spunk and you want a funky vagina, then eat funky food. Eat wrong. Don't drink no water. Smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. Go ahead. Drink at least 2 gallons of coffee. And your vagina and your spunk will be funky. And then you can walk around and say you funky.
Funky, to the right.
To the left. I'm just saying. But you gotta meet with somebody that do the same thing that you do, so y'all won't even taste like it's anything different because y'all eat the same and you drink the same.
I don't even see nothing wrong. Be like, I don't know what they talking about.
Exactly. That's what you do. Because if you don't, then guess what? You on your own with somebody that got the funkiness and you gonna be eating it. And then your behind is gonna think, well, I don't want to hurt their feelings. And you're gonna force yourself to eat and suck the funky stuff. That's what you're gonna do to yourself. You're gonna be in a relationship with somebody and you've been with them for a long time. And then you're gonna tell me something, yeah, and I was with them and their vagina always stank. You was eating it.
Right, you was with him.
I was with him all that time and his stuff always stank. You was with him. How many years was you with this dude? Apparently it was not as funky and smelly as you said. So,
with that being said, that's the end of my recap. And I'm gonna get my type on.
She gonna get a type on. So, before I close out, I'm gonna let Tiny Socks, aka Cache, aka
I'm anonymous.
I said your name like 50 times tonight and you ain't say nothing until right now. Make up your mind. You sound bipolar. That's what you are. You're bipolar. Make up your mind, Cash.
Can I just be anonymous?
Look, do me a favor. Handle this. Tell them where they can reach you at. How about that? Start breathing all hard in my mic. You probably put boogers on the mic cloth.
Nah, I detox my nose every day. But
You use the nettle?
the hoodle?
The nettle.
What's the noddle?
The nettle.
You can.
Oh wow, yeah, smelling grease in people. Yeah, some people can smell grease, especially so like
cooking
day old,
grease?
day old fish grease and
Oh.
chicken grease and bacon grease.
But I don't eat chicken and bacon. That's like every now and again I have bacon, but yeah.
So anyway, go ahead. Tell everybody where they can reach you.
Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Everything is at Tiny Socks. Tiny_socks. SOX.
That's it?
I'm not everywhere it goes. I don't have Snapchat. Who's snapping and chatting? Not me.
Oh gosh, I ain't say nothing about that. I'm just saying that's it. You ain't got no extra thing to say. I ain't say nothing else.
Okay, so catch me here tomorrow.
Okay.
Same time, same place. And you guys can also catch me next week, next Wednesday, on Midweek with your girl Majesty from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. unfortunately for an hour. But you can catch me there too on WBNC Breaking Chains Radio.
Yes, breaking chains. She breaking chains, y'all.
Yes, I'm breaking chains. But yeah, that's what
She used to break hearts.
That's not true. How dare you?
How dare I? How dare you to ask me? How dare I?
How dare we?
Yeah, whatever. I like that better. Anyway. All right, so you already know this is your girl Ngozi at night, the stud with the sexy voice. And you can definitely reach me Periscope, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, and Skype, Ngozi at night. Also, if you do me this wonderful, wonderful favor and download Mature Audience Radio app. That way you can be able to tune in anytime, day of the week, listen to some of the music that we have, the recaps of the rebroadcast, I apologize, of the different shows that's on there. And we're new. We're a new station, and we're building, and we're getting better. And trust me, it's going to get crazier. You know, we're going to add more guests, radio hosts and stuff like that. So that way y'all week can be filled with mature fun, mature music. You know, and it, like I said, don't cost anything. Just download the app, you know, and trust me, I would love you for it. You know, hey, you can download all those other celebrities app. You don't even talk to them. You can talk to me. You can call me. You can't call them. So download the app, Mature Audience Radio. All right. Ngozi at night. Oh, and when I said Periscope and all those other social media outlets, the name on there is Ngozi at night, but it's NGOZIATNIGHT. Once again, that's NGOZIATNIGHT. And stay tuned for tomorrow when we come back. We're going to talk about, don't try this at home. Some of those sex freaking ideas that you felt like it was a good idea when you saw somebody else do it, and then when you tried it, it wasn't quite working out for you. So yeah, some things you're just not supposed to try at home or in a car or on a beach or on top of the Empire State Building. You get the message. You get the point. So, and yeah, we'll be back here from hanging from a shower rod. Yes, come on now. We'll be back with Cache, aka Tiny Socks. Here, shut up, Cash, because that's your name, man. I'm not, your name is all over the freaking whatever. Anyway,
it's not
whatever. Anyway, and we'll definitely be back tomorrow night, same time, same station, and you'll definitely get the stations, and you'll get updates, and you'll get even notifications when we're coming on. If you download the app, don't forget to download the app and follow me on Periscope. All right, don't forget to follow me on Periscope. If you haven't already. Those of you on Facebook Live, you're just coming in, sorry about to get off or whatever. It's about that time. But tune in tomorrow because we'll be back on this station on Ngozi at Night, Mature Audience Radio. Don't forget, download the app. Mature Audience Radio. Mature Audience Radio. Mature Audience Radio. Download the app. That's all you got to do. And you'll always stay in contact with us. Ain't that right, Kat? Tiny Socks.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't even say Tiny Socks. That don't even sound right. Don't even flow off my mouth or tongue right.
Don't
what?
Just respect my wishes.
You ain't got a damn wish.
It is. I got one wish. Like Ray J. That's the one wish that I wish. Starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. I wish I might. Had this wish, I wish tonight.
Janice Good says she don't eat healthy and she still tastes amazing. I'll take your word for it, boo.
Power to the people.
You must drink a lot of water.
Yeah, she must.
So, in the meantime, between time, I will see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same station. Ngozi at night. The stuff with the sexy voice. You already know. This is Ngozi at Night, the stuff with the sexy voice here on Mature Audience Radio. Each and every Saturday and Sunday from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time.